Hi, my name is Jane, and I'm 16 years old. Today, I'd like to share with you about my summer day. Well, I woke up early in the morning, with the sunshine streaming through my window. I stretched and got out of bed. There's something about the morning light that always makes me feel happy. First, I went to the bathroom, washed my face, and brushed my teeth. My toothbrush is pink, which is my favorite color. Then I combed my long brown hair and made sure it looked neat. Next, I went to the kitchen, where my mom was making breakfast. She made pancakes, and they smelled amazing. I helped her set the table, putting out plates, forks, and glasses. My little brother Tim, who is 8 years old, came to the table still a bit sleepy. We all sat down together, and the pancakes were delicious. I added syrup and strawberries to mine. After breakfast, I got dressed in my favorite summer dress. It's yellow with white flowers. I grabbed my bag and went outside. The weather was warm and sunny, perfect for a day at the park, which is close to my house. I love spending time there during the summer. As I walked, I enjoyed the fresh air, with birds singing and flowers blooming around me. When I arrived at the park, I saw my best friend, Emma, near the playground. We gave each other a hug and decided to go for a walk together. We talked about our summer plans. Emma wants to visit her grandparents while I'm hoping to go to the beach. We then headed to the ice cream stand, where we each got a cone. Mine was strawberry, and Emma chose chocolate. We sat on a bench, eating our ice cream, which was cold and so tasty. Afterwards, we went to the playground, where we had fun on the swings and slides, laughing a lot. It felt great to be a kid again. Later, some boys playing soccer invited us to join them, and we agreed. I'm not great at soccer, but I still had fun. Emma scored a goal, and we all cheered for her. After the game, we were tired, so we rested under a big tree and talked about our favorite movies and music. Emma loves action movies, but I prefer romantic comedies. We both enjoy pop music. In the afternoon, we decided to ride our bikes to the lake. It's a bit farther away, but the ride was pleasant, with smooth roads and beautiful scenery. Once we arrived, we found a nice spot to sit, spread out a blanket, and had a picnic. I brought sandwiches, chips, and fruit, and Emma brought cookies and lemonade. It was the perfect picnic. After eating, we went for a swim in the cool, refreshing water. We splashed around and had so much fun. I love swimming in the lake. Afterward, we lay on the grass to dry off, soaking up the warmth of the sun. I almost fell asleep. It was so peaceful. Later in the evening, we rode our bikes back to the park. Emma had to go home, so we said goodbye. And though I was a little sad, I knew we'd see each other again soon. At home, my mom was in the kitchen, making dinner. We had grilled chicken and vegetables. I helped her set the table, and we all sat down to eat. The food was delicious. After dinner, I helped my mom wash the dishes, then went to my room. I listened to music and drew in my sketchbook, which helps me relax. Before bed, I wrote about my day in my diary, feeling happy and tired. I brushed my teeth, put on my pajamas, and said goodnight to my family. As I lay in bed, I thought about all the fun moments of the day and drifted off to sleep, dreaming about tomorrow. The next morning, I woke up early again. The sun was shining, and I felt excited to start the day. I decided to go for a run, so I put on my running shoes and went outside. The air was fresh and cool, and I ran around the neighborhood. I waved at some people walking their dogs, and they waved back. Running makes me feel free and strong, and it's a great way to start the day. After my run, I took a shower and changed into fresh clothes. My mom was in the kitchen making breakfast, eggs and toast. I helped her set the table, and Tim, looking more awake than the day before, joined us. The eggs were perfectly cooked, and we all enjoyed our meal. After breakfast, I decided to visit my grandparents who live nearby. I rode my bike to their house, and they were so happy to see me. My grandma had baked cookies, and they smelled delicious. We sat in the living room, where my grandpa told me funny stories about when he was young. I love hearing them. They're always so interesting. My grandma showed me her garden, full of beautiful flowers and vegetables, and I helped her water the plants. It was relaxing, and the flowers were so pretty in the sunlight. I picked some to take home for my mom, who loves flowers. I said goodbye to my grandparents, thanking them for the cookies, and promised to visit again soon. On my way back home, I gave the flowers to my mom, who was thrilled and put them in a vase. The house looked so bright and cheerful with the flowers on display. In the afternoon, I decided to read a mystery novel I had picked out. I love mysteries because they're exciting and make me think. I lay on my bed, completely absorbed in the story. The main character was a smart, brave detective, and I admired her so much. In the evening, I took a break from reading and went downstairs for dinner. My mom made spaghetti, and it was delicious. After dinner, I went for a walk with my dad around the neighborhood. The sky was getting dark, and the stars were starting to appear. We talked about many things, and I love those moments with my dad. When we got home, I went to my room, listened to music, and drew in my sketchbook. I drew a picture of the lake and the picnic. It was a happy memory. Before bed, I wrote in my diary, reflecting on how much fun I had that day. I felt so happy and content. After brushing my teeth and putting on my pajamas, I said goodnight to my family, crawled into bed, and closed my eyes thinking about the wonderful moments I had. The next morning, I woke up early again, feeling excited as the sun shone brightly. I decided to bake cookies. My mom and I made chocolate chip cookies together. The kitchen smelled amazing, and the cookies turned out perfect. I ate one, and it was delicious. I then went to the park, where I met Emma. We sat on a bench and talked. I shared the cookies with her, and she loved them. We decided to go for a walk and saw many people enjoying the day, some having picnics, others playing games, and kids flying kites. It was such a beautiful day. We found a quiet spot to sit and talked about our dreams for the future. Emma wants to be a doctor, and I want to be an artist. We promised to support each other's dreams. In the afternoon, we went to the library. I love the library. It's quiet and filled with books. I picked a fantasy novel, and Emma chose a science book. We sat in a cozy corner, reading. I got lost in the magical world of my book, imagining myself having adventures there. After reading, we said goodbye and promised to meet again soon. As I walked back home, I thought about the story I had read. At home, I joined my mom in the garden and helped her water the plants. The flowers looked so beautiful. We chatted and laughed, enjoying the moment. In the evening, we had a barbecue. My dad grilled burgers and hot dogs, and I helped him. The food smelled great, and we ate in the backyard under the stars. After dinner, I went to my room, listened to music, and drew a picture of the magical world from the book I had read. Before bed, I wrote in my diary again about how much fun I had. I felt happy and tired. After brushing my teeth, I said goodnight to my family, got into bed, and thought about the wonderful day I had. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me next time for more stories on Have a Great Day. If you liked this story, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.